Hi guys, my name is Jenny, and this is my first time on YouTube. It's my first YouTube video. I'm coming to you as a self-published author. Go by the name Jennifer M. Hunter, and I'm the author of this wonderful, wonderful book, Inherited Dysfunction. Sounds interesting, yes? I know. Um, so I thought it was time to start better promoting myself. So I decided to make a video basically letting everyone know about my book, Inherited Dysfunction. The name alone is enough to make anyone go, what is that about? Um, it's about dysfunction in your families. And Lord knows we all have dysfunction in our families. I know I do. I'm sure all of you do too. Whether it's one thing or another, everybody's different, but we all have them. So it's not about my family. A lot of people, a lot of my family was like, is this about us? What? Calm down. It's not. It's definitely not about my family per se. Of course, there's things in there that I can relate to. A lot of people who read the book was like telling me things, and I'm kind of like, that does kind of sound like it could be me, but it's not. I will say I can relate to a lot of it. A lot of bits and pieces of my own life is in there, but it's not all about me at all whatsoever. But there's certain things that I do find like, oh shit, that is kind of me. But anyway, so basically the book is about a young girl named Riley. It really starts off with her parents because, let's be real, it has to start somewhere. Goes into her roots, not deep, but it basically starts with her parents and how they got started and how they met, fell in love. Her dad was young, flashy drug dealer. Her mom, young teenage girl, saw that bad boy. We all seen him. We all had him. Yes, we did. And fell in love. A genuine love, but sometimes it ain't always for the best. And it didn't turn out so well between the two of them. Like I said, her dad's a drug dealer, and most times drug dealers either end up underground or in a cage. So with her dad, he was constantly in and out of jail. And that kind of caused her mom to self-cope with drugs and alcohol and some of the very things that she despised her own mother for, she eventually got caught up in. And, trying to raise a child, being on drugs, and being behind bars, it just shows the struggles that Riley, their daughter, has to deal with growing up with two parents who are totally knee deep in the streets and expose her to so much, and their lifestyle of the drug life, it really takes a toll on Riley, and things happen to her, and it just shows her struggle of trying to break that cycle. Like, we all want to, not everybody, some people get stuck in the cycle and they fall right in the line with the dysfunction, and some people look at their family and say, I want to be better, I want to do better. And Riley was one of those people, but you'll see the trials and tribulations she has to go through to get to her peace. I don't want to tell too much because I don't know how to tell the story without telling the story, but I don't want to, but it has everything in it, from the drama, action, drugs, violence, sex, if you want that. It's in there. All of it in this book. You will not regret reading it. It's an easy read. It's not too long. It's the font is pretty big. I don't know if you can see. The lighting is crazy. 237 pages. Big font, not big font, but the font is decent. You know, it's not where you gotta be like, oh my god, this shit is mad long. It's like 1,000-word page, you know, on one page. But not only is it easy read, it keeps you wanting to know what's gonna happen next. And I'm not just saying it because I wrote it, but that's the type of books I like to read. I don't like to read books that drag or, you know, take too long to get to the point. Listen, I ain't got time. Get to the point, you know, keep me interested. And I can honestly say, with all the feedback that I've gotten, everybody says the same thing, like, girl, I couldn't stop reading. I needed to know what was going to happen. Every time I thought this was going to happen, something else went left. You never know what the hell is going to happen in this book. No lie. And I'm only saying that because this is the type of books I like to read. So you will not be disappointed. I actually got great, like, better than I expected. Like, I knew my friends and family was going to support me, but I started getting support from old friends, old classmates, people from my hood, like, that I didn't even think anybody was thinking about my little ass. But I'm not little, but if you're from Rochester, you know why I said that. But I didn't think anybody was gonna support like that, and I started getting pictures, tagged in pictures with people buying the book, buying more than one copy, and I was just like, oh my god, like, I was actually really shocked. Like I said, I knew my friends and family was gonna support, but when I started seeing it go out to others and like people on social media, it's just like, damn, that title sound crazy, like, what's that about? I was like flabbergasted. Like, I could not even believe how many people wanted to read my words. Like, I had no idea when I was writing them. But anyway, I just want to say thank all of y'all who read it, supported it. Even if you didn't read it, you just bought it because you know me. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. I feel like that was long overdue. I post it all the time on my social media. I say thank you, thank you, thank you. But I just want to say out loud, thank you all from the bottom of my heart, because I genuinely didn't expect it to do as well as it did. And I definitely didn't expect people to actually like the book. And I'm not, like, I'm my own worst critic, so I'm not just saying this. I really just thought people were going to be like, oh, it's all right, you know, it ain't, you know, nothing crazy. But people actually like, yo, this, like, it's so good, went part 2. And I'm like, part 2? Like, I didn't even think it needed a part 2 or could have a part 2. And I'm getting so much of that. So I just thank y'all. I had a book signing in my neighborhood, not at a bookstore, because I don't, that's another thing. If anybody knows connections on how to do that, comment down below, because I need to hook up with that. But I had a book signing in my neighborhood with, you know, friends and family or people from the neighborhood to come in. That turned out wonderful. So many people came out to support. Genuinely happy for me. And I can't even say how much I appreciate all of y'all. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. For real, because I really didn't think, I mean, I knew it was good, but I hope nobody gassing me up. But I don't think so, because everybody says the same thing. Even like people that I didn't think was even into books like this enjoyed it. So kudos to y'all. I appreciate that. But yeah, it's definitely a relatable book. There's no denying that. Because like I said, we all have our own and that's another thing. When you think your family is the only one going through some shit, trust and believe you are not alone. There is another family going through probably worse than what your family's going through. You are not alone. We all go through it. Nobody's perfect. No family is perfect. But this is the perfect book for you, so you gotta have to go out there and get it. With that being said, for my first video, damn, I was talking for a long time, but I like this. I think I could do this more often. Big things I'm hoping for this book. Like I said, I'm making these videos to better promote myself. I'm learning, because self-publish is not easy. There's not a big publishing company to back you up and put you out there. You got to put yourself out there. And like I said, I'm not shy, but I was kind of like weirded out, like talking to the camera and all that. But now that I'm doing it, I feel comfortable. But I just feel like you just got to jump out there. Like, I didn't think this could happen. I'm my worst critic, and I always feel like, no, this is not gonna happen for me, this, that, and third. But honestly, this book and a lot of other different things in my life, I'm learning, like, it's a cliche, but it's the most honest quote I could think of. Like, you could do whatever you put your mind to. Real talk. Because so many things I didn't think I can achieve, I did, because I literally put my mind to it. This book, I was like, no, you're gonna make this happen. It's gonna come out. You're gonna be able to sell to people and make money. It's not about money, but you know, my light just went out. But anyway, on the real note, you can do whatever you put your mind to. I promise you. You sit there and whatever your dream is, your passion, go for it. It's gonna happen. It might not happen right away. It might not happen when you want. But if you put in that effort and that energy, it's gonna happen. I hope to get a lot of views on this video, and hopefully make this a permanent home for myself here on YouTube. And like I said, get the book. You can hit me up on my social medias. I don't have Twitter. I don't know how to work that crap. I'm still trying to learn how to work Facebook. I'm not that old, I promise. I just don't have time. I just don't. I have Instagram. Jenny_Penny_. Facebook, Jennifer Hunter, obviously. I'll leave all of that in the whatever they say. I'll leave all of that, so you can hit me up if you in the area, the New York area. I have books on deck, as you can see. It's more than this. It's a whole box. You can get a copy from me, or you could go to Amazon.com. Amazon.com. Type in the name of the book, Inherited Dysfunction by Jennifer M. Hunter. It is on Amazon.com. Also, for you Kindle users, I'm not a big fan of it. I need a book in my hand. But if you love it, it's also available on Amazon Kindle. It's actually free on there. So, yeah, it's on Amazon Kindle. You can get it for free. You can order the book. It's $11.99 online. If you do get the book, if you do get the book, make sure you leave your comments. Read the comments at Amazon. If you're skeptical about getting the book, go read the comments. I promise it's not all family and friends in there. They telling the truth in those comments. So go check it out. And that's it. Signing out from my first YouTube. Jenny out.